Nicolle Wallace today did something of beauty in the way she interviewed not necessarily a Trump sycophant, but one that surely shows a strong timidity towards Trump. Check this out, and let's take it on the other side.
Do you feel like the tone set at the federal level had this backward, that we'll go back to work first and we'll be pandemic later?
I think that the CDC, which is supposed to be the governmental entity that guides us throughout this, has not been either, I don't know what the reason is, but they have not been giving us as much guidance as we would like to see.
Do you really not know what the reason is, why you haven't seen the CDC guidance front and center?
You can tell me what the reasons are, but I think from my perspective...
I just read the papers. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, listen, to me, it doesn't matter what the reasons are. I mean, I think we need that guidance. We need the CDC to do what it's supposed to do, right? We need it to tell governments like us, with the experts that it has, exactly what actions need to be taken when, because cities like ours don't have a health department. You know, we rely on health departments like the state health department and the federal CDC to make decisions. Otherwise, we have to cobble together our own set of experts to make decisions like the ones that we've been making up to this point, which have been very difficult to make in the absence of greater guidance.
Who is your main contact at the federal government?
To be honest with you, we have a legislative liaison that we talk to, but we don't get a lot of communication, and we have not gotten a lot of communication throughout this entire pandemic.
And you think your theory is that the fault lies with the CDC?
Well, listen, I don't know whether the fault lies with the CDC or whether it's something political, whether it's something greater than that. I just think that the CDC is the governmental agency tasked with controlling diseases. And so whether it's a political...
You're a mayor of a huge city and a hotspot, and it's stunning to me that you haven't read the public reporting that the vice president is using public appearances to squash CDC guidelines or diminish them when it comes to the debate around public school openings. You surely have read public reports that the CDC has been cut out of patient reportings from hospitals that have hospitalized COVID patients. You surely, I've spent time in Miami. I know you get the New York Times there. They've had stunning reporting that HHS and the CDC tried to sound the alarms to the White House. I'm happy to try to get you some better phone numbers, but sir, you must be aware that the CDC is trying to help people exactly like yourself.
Ouch! But she's absolutely right. This guy is the mayor of a major United States city. The CDC is not getting the information from him because his master, Trump, is not allowing them to do so. And in the process, as opposed to making a call to the American people to sort of edge this guy to do his job, to save lives in his city, he doesn't have the nerve to come out there and say, we need the president to stop doing what he is doing so that my city, and as much as he's a Republican like I am, we need the president to do his job so that people in my city will stop dying. And he can't even do that. Look, Steve Schmidt and all these guys from the Lincoln Project, they're correct in saying it's not enough to get rid of Donald Trump. You have to get rid of the whole slew of the sycophants. In other words, not only the senators, but the governors, the mayors, they are all responsible for the pain that Americans are going through right now because they have allowed themselves to be led by a psychopath that is doing nothing but getting Americans killed, destroying their well-being, and destroying the possibility of them ever being really financially independent and healthy. I'm Egberto Willies, host of Politics Done Right, an independent news program. I post several news videos of interest every day. I ask you so kindly to subscribe to my channel, and please leave me some comments. Thank you very much.